Breaking, Thailand. Tourism is dead, or is it? Let's talk real numbers, rants, and street food. All right, good morning from Thailand, where even the cats are still nursing their hangovers. We're kicking off the day roaming through the real Thailand. No plastic bucket cocktails, no full moon raves in sight. Just honest-to-God Thais slinging fresh fish and durian that could drop a charging bull at 10 paces. But you clicked for drama, right? Thailand tourism is dead. I mean, how many times do we see that headline? At least once a year, the doommongers grab a mic and scream, "Nobody's coming, everyone's broke, it's over." But who are these clowns actually rooting for? Are there people out there who seriously want to see an entire country eat dirt just because their Chang beer cost 10 baht more than last trip? So, let's get some real talk going. I'm not your news anchor, just your local fixer in flip-flops with a Wi-Fi connection and zero tolerance for BS. Here's what's really going down. Let's talk numbers before feelings. Thailand pulled 14.36 million foreign tourists between Jan and May 2025, just a 2.7% dip. By June 9th, that's 15.54 million sunburnt faces wandering around, pretending to understand how markets work. That's not the apocalypse, folks. That's a tiny hangover. Now, yeah, Chinese visitors dropped hard. Only 1.83 million by May, a full third less than last year. But guess what? The Indians turned up and partied hard, already over 1 million in by mid-June, and that's way up from before. And the kicker, total spending from international tourists in May 2025? A fat 672 billion baht. More money than last year, with fewer loud groups in matching hats. How's that for irony? Let's talk about Thailand's so expensive now. A classic. Mate, try shopping in Singapore, then come back and whinge about your 40 baht pad thai. You want real price gouging? Go brunch in Bali with the digital nomad crowd. Inflation? Yeah, it sucks everywhere. But 1.2% inflation in Thailand is like a mosquito bite compared to what the West is getting. But all Thais are scammers, someone yells from the safety of a Reddit thread. Newsflash. The old lady selling you fried bananas in Sisaket isn't running a hustle? Is there a taxi scam in Phuket? Absolutely. Are hotel prices climbing in some places? You bet your ass. But let's not paint 70 million people with one brush because your grab ride costs half a Starbucks latte more. Look, you want genuine Thai charm? Stop searching for it in Patong 7-Elevens at 3 a.m. and come out here, where you're the only foreign mug in sight. The only thing being commodified is my patience for tourists who complain Thai culture is over while never leaving Khao San Road. Welcome to the real deal. No one's rolling out a red carpet for your GoPro. And let's talk visas. Yes, it shifts more than Thai weather. Yeah, it's a circus, and the goalposts move every other month, but unless you're scared of paperwork, you can still get in. If a little admin is what blocks you from paradise, mate, maybe Thailand isn't your cup of cha yen. Crime? Come on, I get it, scary headlines sell. But Thailand's still one of the safest countries in Southeast Asia. Statistically, you're more likely to be scammed by a tuk-tuk in your home city. What about the cliché air quality is terrible argument? You ever breathe in Bali during dry season? Didn't stop anyone. Look, it might make you pick Chiang Mai over Chiang Rai for a few months, but nobody's canceling their trip to Asia over a dusty breeze. And for the haters chanting, all the Westerners are giving up on Thailand. Congrats, you flunked Data 101. Americans, Brits, Aussies, they're all UP for 2025. The dip's all about fewer Chinese tour buses clogging up the hotels. And honestly, local restaurants probably don't miss them. Fun fact, a lot of Chinese tourists don't spend much outside their rooms, so that missing 30% hasn't crashed food and drink sales anyway. But here's the part these armchair critics never mention. For average Thais, tourism means bread on the table. Street vendors, market stall owners, tiny noodle shops. The death of tourism doesn't hurt Hilton. It hurts the lady selling grilled squid at 6 a.m. This whole, let's root for Thailand's suffering shtick? Pathetic. Let me say it straight. Thailand is not perfect. There's scams, bad air, visa drama, and yeah, your host sometimes just wants you to go home. But there's also real people, hospitality you'll never find in Europe, and the kind of street eats that put Michelin to shame. If you want to write off a country based on Facebook comments and tabloid headlines, don't come. That's my advice. Quick detour, mushroom talk for the hardcore. Shout out to everyone trying those fruiting Body Lions main drops and emailing their memory upgrades. Mushroom science is legit. Just check that Queensland uni study if you think it's all hocus pocus. And for the car nerds following my Toyota's maiden voyage, just hit 1,000 kilometers. No issues, unlike every second-hand junker I've owned in Thailand. Look, a new car isn't an investment unless you count sleeping at night knowing your brakes actually work. All right, back to Sisaket Market, before the fish wake up. Here's the final word. Thailand's still standing, markets are buzzing, and if the only thing that's dead is your holiday spirit, maybe it's time to get out of the Facebook comment sections and actually see this country. If you disagree, cool. Spill your guts in the comments. This isn't BBC. I'm just a guy with a hat, dodging durian and telling you how it really is. See you in the next one. Don't forget your sense of humor and your 40 baht for pad thai.